Hello and welcome to Matt Loves Eurovision. This is my Eurovision 2026 reviews countdown. It's my place number 33. It is Azerbaijan, JIVA, Just Go. Now please do, if you haven't subscribed before, please do click on the subscribe button, ring that notification bell and like, share and comment below. Now we go from a song called Fire at number 34 to The Land of Fire at 33. It's the first of that trio of countries in the Caucasus, and historically Azerbaijan is the most successful of those three at the contest. However, their solid success has been replaced with their worst run of results ever at the contest. We're now on, I think, 3 non-qualifications on the trot, and that included a last place in the semi-final last year. In fact, the 2 previous years they also finished pretty low, but last year was kind of the lowest they finished. It's now up to JIVA to stop the rot, but is that something that she's going to be able to do? Now, JIVA is the professional name of Jamila Hashimova. She's an Azerbaijani singer who was born in Moscow, and in May last year she won the Voice of Azerbaijan. She was internally selected this year, participating in an audition round of, I think, 18 artists. Got through to a 3-artist final stage where she was chosen kind of by a combination of a focus group and a jury panel. It's not the first time that she has tried to represent Azerbaijan at Eurovision. She did attempt to go to Eurovision before. Back in 2011, she applied for the national selection rounds that year as well. And that, of course, was the year that Azerbaijan would go on to win the contest. Her song, Just Go, is a mid-tempo female solo ballad, and it's one of only 3 songs in the whole of the contest that has a single credited songwriter. Most of these songs at Eurovision normally have at least 2, and sometimes quite a few. Now, in this case, it is Azerbaijani songwriter Fuad Javidov. And now he was born in Baku, but he now lives in the United States in Los Angeles. Now, you might have hoped, nay, perhaps even expected, that a solo songwriter song would carry more authenticity, perhaps more character, more depth of meaning. But I'm afraid, in my view anyway, that's just not what we've got with Just Go. Now, as I said with Germany, it is not an AI written song, but it feels like it almost could have been. It's a really, really generic ballad, and the soul elements that elevate it, again, in my view, are the fact that we do have an Azerbaijani language bridge. It's mostly in English, but we do have an Azerbaijani language bridge, and the use of, very subtle use of Azerbaijani instruments, which are used kind of at different times of the song. You can hear the instrumentation. Now, I think it's fair to say that this is unlikely to rock the Eurovision world in Vienna. And I think that's something that the showrunners are very aware of as well. It has been plonked into the 2nd running spot in its semi-final. Now, the 2nd and 3rd spots in the semi-finals are 2 of the most difficult to qualify from. They have the lowest qualification rates. And while Sweden has been put in the 2nd spot in the 1st semi-final, and that is almost certain to qualify, this, I think, provides the balance for the showrunners of having one second spot final qualifying and the other one probably being more traditional and not having a qualifying. If we look at the Eurovision scoreboard, it is bottom of the scoreboard at the moment, and it is well adrift from the majority of the other songs. Now, I know ballads don't get a huge amount of love on the Eurovision scoreboard, not always. They does tend to favour kind of up-tempo songs. But surely ballads can do better than this, and do better than this. And I think if you look at the semi-final only part of the scoreboard app, its ranking is even worse. I mean, it's both bottom in both cases, but the distance between it and the next one is relatively even greater. Now, we do have the return of the juries in the semi-finals, and that might at least save this from getting next to no points at all. But as I think someone said, another Eurovision content creator, it's not so much as dead on arrival, which is often what people call kind of songs that have no hope, but I think this was deceased even before the ambulance sort of pulled up at the house. It does feel that Azerbaijan are rather lost at the moment. I do commend their turn to homegrown songwriters rather than outsourcing, as they used to kind of particularly kind of Swedish producers and writers, but other parts of the world as well. But the approach they've got at the moment is just not working. Maybe another non-qualification, which it feels this is almost absolutely certain to be, maybe that might change the direction and the application. But do you think differently, or do you think similar to me about where Azerbaijan is at the moment? Do let me know, of course, in the comments, and we'll see you again soon. Take care.